Why Julius and Doc, it was nacho night, and how Axel and Scarlet went bow chicka bow bow on the Tone Show. Were definitely woken up to the audience, and one of the things that I woke up to was like, wow, we have another Van Helsing with powers. So Scarlet looks like after she was bitten by Vanessa not only got a super power up when she bit Scarlet last time to face Dimitri and his goons, but it looks like Scarlet was also changed by the bite, and now she has a similar skill set as Vanessa. When bitten by vampires, she can turn them back to human. So that's the same power that Vanessa has. It looks like it was activated when Vanessa bit her. And something else that Scarlet got from Vanessa's bite is a healing factor. So Wolverine, don't be jealous. You're not the only one with a healing factor anymore. Scarlet Van Helsing can heal now. So when she was bitten by one of the sisterhood sisters, who by the way, those women have skills. And when I women, I mean vampires. And Scarlet pointed out the fact that they're just pure evil and have been around for over 200 years before the Rising. In this episode, we saw her training. Basically, her father had a really weird idea of father and daughter bonding, which was basically training her for the apocalypse. So it looks like Scarlet had a really weird childhood. This episode had as much about Julius. We find out that Julius is not just a vampire turned human, but he's also a man out of time. He's a man taken out of time, plucked out of time, and he hasn't experienced a lot of things. The idea of nachos and Kit Kats seemed to completely confuse him, and he was like loving it. Now, Kit Kats and nachos are great, but looks like Julius missed out on a lot of things as a vampire because I guess the only thing he craved was blood. So that was a very interesting take to see the character experiencing those things for the first time. And the Doc actually had a moment there with him, and it seems like the Doc kind of traded Julius for Axel. Axel was her prior traveling companion, now Julius is her new traveling companion. When Scab and Dimitri ran into them, I think they might have killed Julius. Did Julius die in that exchange right there? It was left a mystery. We don't know if Julius died with that whole exchange that he had with Dimitri, right? And Scab finally caught up to Julius. Remember, Scab is Julius' underling. He was his underboss. So when he caught up to him, he looks like he had a point to prove. And I thought Julius being an ex-boxer, he might have been able to take on Scab. But looks like Scab's vampirism, his vampire powers were too much for Julius when he delivered that knockout blow to him, right? And Julius still had balls because he told Dimitri a couple things, and I thought Dimitri was gonna snap his neck right there. So we don't know if Julius survived. Julius might have died in this episode. And someone else who definitely died was Walt Turner. I thought Sheriff Walt Turner was an interesting character, and I thought him and his policeman, a sheriff's station was gonna stick around a little longer. But looks like the Sisterhood had other plans, and they just definitely wiped them out. So R.I.P. Walt Turner, he's out of here. We didn't see any Mo. I thought we were gonna catch up with Mo in this episode and see what's happening with Mo, Flesh, and Lucky, but we didn't see any of them, and we definitely didn't see Vanessa. But I was happy to see that at the end of the episode, after the bow chicka bow bow, which happened between Scarlet and Axel, because when you're being hunted by vampire women and they're over 200 years old, the best time to get it on. So I was kind of a little surprised to see things develop so quickly between Axel and Scarlet, because I thought Axel had a thing for Vanessa, but looks like he just has a thing for Van Helsing's, right? So they definitely had a little moment there, a little bow chicken bow bow in the back of that armored truck. But it was good. It was good to see the character say, "Hey, we need to find Vanessa," because Vanessa was a little bit lost in the last episode, and we didn't see Vanessa. We didn't see Flesh. We didn't see Lucky. So we didn't see Mo. We didn't see Lucky. We didn't see what happened to Vanessa. We didn't see what happened to Sam. So hopefully in the next episode we're gonna catch up with those characters and see what happened to them. But definitely an interesting revelation that now Scarlet has her Van Helsing powers activated, and we're gonna find out if Julius is dead. I hope Julius is not dead. I really like the character of Julius, and I was just starting to warm up to him. So the idea that he could be dead is kind of sad for me. So anyway, guys, this is the Tone Show. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Did you guys enjoy seeing Scarlet and Axel hook up? Do you think it was a little bit too fast, even for them? And did you think that Scarlet should have taken on the Sisterhood straight on? She's pretty badass, yo. I wanted to see that fight, and she was hiding, and eventually she did fight them, but I would have loved to see her just charge at them. That would have been great. Anyway, guys, this is the Tone Show. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hit that like button. Tone Show.